Morning, everyone. Good morning. Good morning. It is Thursday morning here in the heart of the Arkansas Delta. What's going on, folks? A good sip of coffee just is so good, so refreshing. First thing in the mornings. All right, it is Thursday. We are on the downhill side, headed into the weekend. If you missed last night's Bible study, let me just go ahead and tell you now, you really want to go back and catch that. You can catch it here in our Facebook videos, or you can go to our YouTube channel. It's Ridgewood Baptist Church in Forest City, or you can go to, that's the only two places. But you really want to make sure that you catch our Wednesday night Bible study. We looked at the character of Matthew last night as we were studying our 12 disciples, and man, oh man, was it a good night. So make sure that you get over there and make sure that you check that out. Hey, when you get in and get on this morning, say hello. Let me know who all is hanging out here at my kitchen counter today. And go ahead and say hello. And then I want you to go ahead and share it. If you'll notice, we have got some really weird things going on in the background. That is a Facebook glitch this morning. I do apologize for that. I have no idea what to do about it. So you're going to see some flashes of color that is coming out. You are early, have not finished my coffee. Well, girl, you got to get up and get busy. I mean, come on. Coffee is not going to just kind of hold its own. You got to take care of that business. So good morning to Mary. Good morning to the Allens. Good morning. I am trying to get it shared as well. Folks, that color flashing is very annoying, and I do apologize for that. But there is not a thing I can do about it. Facebook has its own mind, and we just let it do as it wants to. So that all is taking place there. I'm getting it shared as well. Have you shared it? Have you hit the share button? That's what you got to do. That makes you a vital part of our ministry here. Is when you hit the share button, that's taking part here in the ownership of this ministry. And I want you to do it. I want you to get it up there and get it out there, because it is critical that we do it. It just helps us to share the gospel just a little bit more. Who else is on here this morning? So when you get in, say howdy. Let me know who all is here. Let me see. Hey, there's my main man, Dylan Williams, hanging out with me this morning from NEA Hospital in Jonesboro. Good morning, my brother. Hope you're having a good Thursday. I hope you have a smooth day, and I hope you stay safe. It's good to see you on here this morning. All right, folks, go ahead and get in, get on. While we're doing that, just to let you know, we're going to be in 2 Corinthians chapter 6 today. We're going to crack open chapter 6. Great stuff as we get in here. Jane is with me. Okay, good morning, Jane. Glad you're hanging out with Preacher this morning as well. Just some real quick changes to our broadcast schedule. Just want to let you know that Miss Pat will not be here today. She will return on Thursday, December the 3rd. So 2 weeks from today, Miss Pat will be returning. Obviously, next Thursday is Thanksgiving. So she'll be returning. So she will not be here today. Then we also want to let you know that next week we will not be having our normal Zoom on Tuesday night. Instead, we will be having our midweek. Our Wednesday night live is going to back up one day. It will be Wednesday on Tuesday. So that is all going to be the changes that you need to know about. So if you put this on your calendar, you really want to know what all is going on. So no Miss Pat for 2 weeks, and then no Zoom next week, but we will do Wednesday on Tuesday as we're continuing our study on the 12 disciples. Also want to let you know that the ladies' Bible study that meets on campus on Thursday afternoons is also going to be canceled for the next 2 Thursdays. So they will resume also on December the 3rd. Any questions, you can see Pam Jones, and she'll be glad to take care of it. Dardini Edwards or Marianne Carter. They will be the ones that you can talk to about that. But the ladies' Bible study returns on December the 3rd. All right, who all is coming on in? Everybody got your coffee? Everybody ready to hang out? And all that good stuff. For those of you who are going to be out and about, it is a little crisp this morning. Throwing a light jacket. Looks like the sun is shining and the wind is blowing. We're supposed to have some pretty heavy gusts today. So Be careful. Also, for those of you who are planning on going, the graveside service for Miss Bobby Sharp is going to be today at 1 p.m. Here at Forest Park. And if you are planning on coming, make sure that you dress a little bit extra warm, because I'm sure that wind might be a little bit tough while we are standing outside. So just just as a kind of heads up, continue to pray for Mr. JD and for Dina and Shannon and their families as they say goodbye to that sweet and precious lady today. She's so sweet. So that is all taking place today. Friday, tomorrow morning, there is a really good probability I will not be on. If I do, I'll definitely be on the road, because I have got to get out and about and got to get some things taken care of first thing in the morning. So if you don't see me, you will know exactly what all is going on. Sunday morning, man, oh man, we are ready to continue our 30 Days of Thanksgiving series. This is the Sunday before Thanksgiving, and sometimes we just need that little extra shove. And so we're going to take a deep look at a very familiar story found in the Old Testament, and just see what God has to say for us included in that story. Hey, get your Bible, 2 Corinthians chapter 6, the marks of the ministry. Marks of the ministry. Hey, do you know that you are a minister? Now, I need you to hear what I'm saying. If you are a believer, if you have given your life to Christ, you are a minister. I didn't say you're a pastor. I didn't say you're a preacher. I said you're a minister. And Paul is going to talk about being the marks, or having the marks of ministry. And if you remember right, and we've talked about this on numerous occasions, the situation in the city of Corinth was really, really rough. And all of that filth and all of that fornication and false teachings had weaved its way into the church. And it really felt like that, their days were numbered. They were just very doomed. And in all honesty, it's good morning, Jesse. And to be completely honest with you, it might have been a glimpse of what 2020 looks like today, because as you know, 2020 is just rough for us. It seems like everywhere you turn, you might get one step forward and then you get kicked back 3. And so sometimes it's just to the point where you want to throw your hands up. But Paul is going to be very explicit here in letting us know that we've got to keep pushing. We've got to keep going on, that we are called to minister. And he's telling the Corinthian church, you've got to understand that there's going to be garbage that's coming into your world, okay? You've got to understand that. He says, you've got to understand exactly why, okay? Everything is taking place. It's okay, because what you've got to do is you have to understand that you are still called to do something greater. I'll be enjoying coffee in New Orleans on Thanksgiving. Dude, just be safe, have fun, okay? Tell everybody I said hello when you get down there. Okay, so here's what I want to do. We're going to pick up and we're going to read the first 10 verses of chapter 6, okay? And I just want you to listen to this, because he's talking to you, he's talking to me, all right? As the minister, if you are a believer, if you're a child of God, okay? This is what he's telling us, okay? Paul says this, we then, as workers together with him, also plead with you not to receive the grace of God in vain. For he says, and now he's quoting, okay? He's quoting out of Isaiah chapter 49. For he says, in an acceptable time I have heard you, and in the day of salvation I have helped you. Behold, now is the accepted time. Behold, now is the day of salvation. And this is just real plain. If you're on here right now, if you catch this on the rewind, if you have never, ever given your life to Christ, let me just tell you, today is that day of salvation. You can give your life to Christ right here, right now. Okay? There's nothing holding you back. This is your day of salvation. And he's making that plain to the Corinthian church. Verse 3, we give no offense in anything, that our ministry may not be blamed, but in all things. And let's go ahead and put a caveat in here for us that's hearing this today. In all things 2020, okay? And in all things, good, bad, indifferent, ugly, not so ugly, okay? In all things, okay? We commend ourselves as ministers of God in much patience, okay, or that's endurance, in tribulations, in needs, in distresses, in stripes, in imprisonments, in tumults, in labors, in sleeplessness, in fastings, by purity, by knowledge, by long suffering, by kindness, by the Holy Spirit, by sincere or unhypocritical love, by the word of truth, by the power of God, by the armor of righteousness on the right hand and on the left, by honor and dishonor, by evil report and good report, as deceivers and yet true, as unknown and yet well known, as dying, and behold, we live, as chastened and yet not killed, as sorrowful, yet always rejoicing, as poor, yet making many rich, as having nothing and yet possessing all things. Guys, the marks of the ministry. Today we need to hear that. As we move forward, as we press forward in this ridiculous year that we're having, and in all honesty, this is not a new normal. This is a new reality. We have to understand this. Show the marks of the ministry in your life. Everything you do, everything you say, how you live your life, the places you go, places you don't go, the marks of the ministry. Powerful words from Paul to the church at Corinth this morning. Hey guys, that's all I've got. Remember, Miss Pat will return on December the 3rd. Ladies Bible Study will return on December the 3rd and next Tuesday. No Zoom. We will be having Wednesday night on Tuesday. Have a fabulous Thursday. If you get out and about, remember, throw that light jacket on and just be safe. I love you guys so much. We'll talk soon. Bye-bye.